Hello everybody, welcome to episode 14 of the Tamagotchi On series. So, our next stage of evolution is the child stage. Of course, it's being depressed because I have not really paid... Well, it's currently just sad or whatever. It's like on full emptiness sadness, but it's like on this like last bar of happiness or whatever. I don't know, the happiness meter is like the one thing in this device that's like really kind of annoying to me. Never been a fan of this. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just, I get the concept of it, but man, it's always bothered me in these Tamagotchi devices. Like, I just never really enjoyed the whole concept of being like, you have to fill up this happiness bar or whatever. Never been a fan of it. And I get the concept is like, you're supposed to just fill up its happiness or whatever. But like, this device makes it such a tedious effort to make it happy half of the time. So, like, it's just one of those things. Even the Uni does it, I think, even the Smart or whatever. Like, they just make it really tedious to make them happy. It's like, why can't just an item equivalent to, like, 1 point of happiness or something like that? I don't know. Instead, I have to use the item 3 times in a row to get, like, 1 point of happiness. And it's like, I don't want to watch the same animations over and over and over again. Kind of gets annoying after a bit, you know? Just never been a fan of that. It's like, sorry, y'all. It's kind of annoying. I'm looking at random items because, I'll be honest, I have way too much money on this device, so why not buy the most dumb thing of the bunch, the unicycle, and let's go. Let's go crazy. Let's go crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Also, because at this point, like, there's not much more to do in this device. Because I think after this run will pretty much just be, like, done. Because I can't do the sports area since we don't have another device to unlock. And to be honest, I keep trying the whole pet concept or whatever. And I still can't unlock the pets in this device. Even though I've stuck an item outside, like, a bunch of times. I've stuck in, like, almost every item I've had outside. Done it for a few hours and stuff like that. Still don't understand the concept. And don't know how you get pets, really. Maybe there's some hidden step that I don't know about. This device has a bunch of those things. But to be honest, at this point, I think I've pretty much covered most of the stuff. And like I said, at some point we will be revisiting these type of devices again. With like the Sanrio one or whatever. Because I would actually like to get a hold of the Sanrio one. So no matter what, we'll be coming back to this at some point in the future. So it's like, It's like, why not? Don't worry about it too much, really. It's like, at some point we'll learn, and at some point we'll see it again, so I'm not worried too much about it. So I'm like, ooh. Let's go check out those new items we got, though, because why not? Might as well enjoy them. And then we'll go look at the salon, because, you know, we've been trying to mess around with that salon for a little bit now. So let's go mess around with it a little bit. And there's a whole... Man, that animation is not done properly at all. Jeez. Some random crash. Now let's go try the VR helmet. Let's see what that's all about. Let's see what virtual reality brings us. I don't know, I really like virtual reality. I don't know how many people actually do this. How many of y'all have actually tested out virtual reality as a concept? Like, I really like it, but, like, I understand its, like, limitations very well. Like, I would love to see more of it, but, I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like, ooh. Like, I remember when the PSVR came out, and there's still so many interesting games on that original unit. And then now you look at the VR tune, it doesn't have as many interesting games. Which is kind of sad, because, like, it's such a cool device, and it doesn't feel like it's getting used properly at all. Because, like, I've tried out some games that, like, do use some of the functions of that device, and it's, like, there's so many cool things that it doesn't use at all properly, and you're like, like, eye tracking is such a cool thing, and I've only seen it used so few times, and I'm like, it's kind of saddening, in a way. So here is the beauty salon place. So the whole kind of point of this area is there's kind of just some random stuff going on here. I guess we'll check out the shop real quickly and see if there's anything super interesting going around here. So let's see. In terms of meals, it's just kind of whatever foods. Kind of weird. It's whatever. Snacks, probably same sort of things. Just sort of foods that are sort of towards the area. At this point, I've kind of just been skipping over meals and snacks in this device, besides the whole color changing thing you can do, which is cool, but, like, besides that, the rest of the cool, like, meal snack things kind of useless when, like, you have a restaurant menu that can just kind of just let you go to whatever. So it's like, I don't know. There's just not too much to be like, ooh. Ooh, there's actually different items in here. I just noticed that, sorry. See, this is probably something that's been around in all the other lands, and I just have not done that yet. Let's buy the vanity. Let's buy the vanity. Let's make our Tamagotchi pretty. We actually do have a girl this run, so that is, like, the most exciting part of this so far. Is that we do actually have, like, a full-on girl character to mess around with. Don't know why I'm slightly forgetting the name of it. Alpha Chi, there we go. So far we do have Alpha Chi being really cool, really awesome. But yeah, as you just saw a second ago, items in this are very not helpful when it comes to happiness. So far, the quickest way I've found out happiness raising is by playing games. But, like, even games aren't the greatest with it either. Like the whole little anime style right there to it. But no, I've not been excited for that. Like, it's kind of weird with its stylings in some ways. Like, I don't understand why the items just aren't equivalent to, like, different amounts of happiness. Like, you have this many bars of happiness to do. Like, why not make it a bit more interesting and, like, allow you to have, like, the items just fill up one bar of happiness or something? I don't know. Maybe I'm just one of the few people who isn't a fan of just, like, spamming items to get the Tamagotchi to do things. And maybe there is, like, a better solution to it, but, like, I have not really known any better solutions in this device for raising happiness. Like, I get you can do all these meetups and stuff like that, but, like, let's be honest, this takes forever to, like, you have to go through each of these animations each time. So, like, let's say if I go to the park. They meet whatever character, and then they pretty much do this. Like, it's not that interesting, to be honest. I mean, it's the same animation, just reused again, so it's like, eh. And I don't know if this actually grants more happiness than the items you use over and over again. So it's like one of those things where it's like, is it really actually change anything? Am I just wasting time by, like, clicking buttons over and over again? Like, I don't know. Kind of seems pointless. It's kind of weird. I think that could pretty much go for a lot of these things in this device. There's just so much stuff that kind of just doesn't really have a point to it, really. I don't know. So it's like, eh. Like, it's just one of those sort of random things. Let's go to the lookout! Because why not? This episode is kind of random. Mostly because I have not done much in this whole, like, stage. So I'm like, eh. Kind of mess around. It's kind of what I've been doing through this evolution period. I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's much going on in this device at this point. I feel like I've seen everything kind of going on. It's a giant octopus. I've not seen this before, actually. I don't feel like I've explored Starland too much, really. Starland seems like one of those concepts I haven't really sat down and dealt too much with. I think I tried messing with it, but never, like, fully messed around too hardcore with it. I don't know. I don't feel like there's much going on at this point. I will be putting up a poll, though, after this video, to pretty much pick out the next device run or whatever. So be expecting that pretty soon. Like I said, I'll probably be putting it up, like, right after this video. So make sure y'all go check out, like, my whole, like, community tab thing where you can vote on the next device. My current plans is probably doing a connection device, because like the color, but like, I'll be honest, this has so far been one of my favorite color devices. And like, I already have some issues with it as well, but like, overall, this is not a bad color device, and I've actually really enjoyed a lot of the elements in it. I kind of just wish I had, like, I still wish there was like a little bit more meat to the bones and stuff like that. But like, overall, the On has actually been like one of the more enjoyable color devices. So it's kind of sad that like these devices just sort of kind of gone a bit more downhill over time in a way. I don't know. I have not had like the greatest experience with like the Smart, the Uni, and stuff like that. Can't say the Pix because I never actually owned a Pix. So maybe the Pix was also really awesome. I don't know. I never got to try it. But like my experience with the Smart was like it was super quick, and then the Mike's had the same experience with the Uni where it was like just way too quick for me, and I was like, I don't like that. This device is still too quick for me. Like, I really don't like how quick this device is either. So it's like, why can't there be like just a more slower paced Tamagotchi? I don't know. Maybe there is more slower paced color devices. I do know there is a bunch of color devices before this, like the Mix, the 4U, and stuff like that. I don't know if I will try those devices. I know a lot of people tell me to try some of them. I think there's one device I always see people mentioning in the Tamagotchi community, so it's like I probably will try them if I ever find them for cheap enough or whatever. It's one of those, like, if I find it for the right price, I'll pick it up. But so far, right now, I can recommend the On so far. It's just one of those nicer experiences. I wouldn't pay the actual prices the On goes for, to be honest. This device goes for some, like, insane prices. It's, like, one of the only negatives can say about this device is that it's really kind of pricey for what it is. I don't understand why it is, because, like, there's a Korean version, there's a Japanese version, there's the English version, so it's, like, there's, like, so many versions of this device, and it's kind of weird that, like, it has some weird rarity to it, which I never understood that, really. Like, it felt like it was a lot more common of a device. Especially when they sat around littered Target stores for a while there, too. It's like, what's the point of that? Like, I don't know. So it's like, weird. But, the next series I will probably be taking over, I'll put up a poll. There's basically a few devices I've thought about running. We've got the V3, V2, and of course, the V5 over here, which was on the last poll as well. So we'll probably be coming back to we'll be probably doing one of those devices. I'll probably put a fourth option up that isn't Tamagotchi related. Because I know some people do want me to like rent Digimon stuff every once in a while, which I might do or might not do. I might put up like an odd pet option. I'm mainly holding off on Digimon because I know at some point this month we will be probably sitting down and running the whole Dragon Quest device. So, well, not Dragon Quest, Monster Hunter. Thinking of a different device now. But, like, there is the whole Monster Hunter device coming up at some point, which I think will be hitting us in, like, June. So, like, would not rather be, like, overfilled on Digimon stuff, especially since we have the secondary series going on for Digimon as well. And I will post that up pretty soon. I'm very sorry about it. This week has been kind of a weird week. Been, like, a very week for me. So, very, very sorry about that, y'all. It's, like I said, it's been one of those, like, whoa time periods. But that's all I have to say for right now. So, thank y'all for watching. I will see you all next time. And, that's pretty much all I have to say. So, bye-bye-bye. And I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. And make sure to go check out the polls, because I will actually put up a whole entire thing on the whole YouTube community thing or whatever. Whatever that whole thing that has, like, polls and random messages I can put up and stuff like that. So, go check that out. Bye-bye-bye.